So what makes Aquazzura special is that every shoe is not only made to be beautiful, it's also made to fit and be comfortable. When I started my brand, I thought of making shoes that fit like a glove. There's a study that was made before I started the brand to make the shoes the most comfortable shoes in the market. Not only did we study a way to make the shoes comfortable in, for example, if this is a shoe, when you wear a high heel, all the weight of your body is here on the balls of your feet. But when we studied a way of making Aquazzura shoes, so instead of having all the weight only on the ball of your feet, that's why after a little while it becomes uncomfortable, that you also have the balance of your body between the front, the arch, and the back. So the weight of your body is more evenly distributed, and as well all our shoes are very light. The materials that go into the shoes are very light, and we use very soft materials. So there is an element of comfort, and this obviously made women talk, because every time, oh, your shoe is beautiful, oh, but it's also super comfortable. And at parties, weddings, fashion weeks, it started being the shoe that all the it girls and all the fashion girls were wearing, because it was the most comfortable shoe during fashion week, and they were photographed, and that started. There's always an element of surprise, of fun. I'm Latin, so I love colorful shoes. I love shoes that are exciting. There is always a fun element to it. I think there is the shoes are whimsical and fun, and there is a sensuality to them. Everything, even the flats, even the middle heels, they're very sensual and they're very feminine, but they're still cool and they're still young. Well, I think nowadays you really, if I think of one accessory that really defines a look and defines your personality, and especially for a woman what they're feeling, is their shoes. You know, I think that the woman can keep the same outfit and change shoes and completely change the way she looks. The wonderful thing about shoes is that you can go from wearing a flat to a high heel wearing the same thing, and go from very casual to very, very elegant. I think especially for women, when you wear a shoe, you show what you're feeling at a specific moment. That's why I never like to think of only one woman when I design, because just the same woman, you know, she can be a mom and go take her kids to school and wear one kind of shoe, and then she's in the office and she works and that's another kind of shoe, and then when she wants to go with her husband and go partying, she wears another kind of shoe. So it's another, you know, one moment she's more rock and roll, another moment she's more hippie. So the same woman can be many, many women. And the funny thing there's a wonderful anecdote. You know, Marilyn Monroe used to take the heel cap, so this little part of one of her shoes, so that when she walked, she had that famous swing that drove men crazy. And that is the power of shoes. If you wear them in a certain way and you know how to use them, they can change everything. Well, first I want them to feel comfortable. I want them to feel great. One of the reasons why I started the brand is I used to go to parties and hear women complaining that their feet hurt, and I wanted to have a shoe. I love to dance, I'm Latin. I wanted the shoe that woman could dance all night in, that she could enjoy her night. Because when you arrive to a party or an event and your feet hurt after 15 minutes, that was not a very good shoe, even if it's a beautiful shoe. So I want them to enjoy themselves, and so I want them to feel strong, I want them to feel feminine, I want them to feel great. I want them, when they look at Aquazzura, that they want to have fun. Well, I like to explore different kinds of material. For example, a lot of our shoes are in suede or in nappa because they're very soft and they caress the foot. But I also like to experiment with different kinds of materials. So, for example, this fall we're having a lot of velvets and a lot of satin. But we also have, for example, metallics, which are always fun, and they can even make a day shoe or an evening shoe more glamorous. I think a woman needs many shoes for her different occasions, like I was saying. I think it's very important to have a great flat. I think nowadays a big part of the Women's Day is very much in flats. So we have a lot of flats in our collection, our classics like our Christie flats and Belgravia flats that are laced up, but we also have novelty flats. Every season, whether it's a loafer this season with fringe or with accessories or embellished flats, or whether it's slides, which are very much a trend now. So you have a lot of slides and a lot of flat sandals. I think it's also very important for a woman to have a beautiful, sexy sandal, something that it doesn't need to be high necessarily, but I think a fun sandal is something that you will always wear, especially in a place like Dubai. You'll wear it day and night, you'll wear it everywhere, and so a fun sandal, a statement sandal that can make your outfit, like our Wild Things or the new Flora with flowers, or like the Tropicana with the balls. It's something that you can wear all the time, and it makes a statement. And then I think if you're in Europe or worldwide, normally to travel, a great booty is also very important, because you wear it all year long. You have it's very practical, and it's a cool shoe to have. And then obviously every woman needs a beautiful pump, because a pump goes from business to evening to everywhere in between. So those are, I think, the basics of what you need. Well, we're lucky enough with Aquazzura that we have amazing women and celebrities wearing the shoes, from Nicole Kidman to Julianne Moore, who actually wears the shoes all the time, and I would say she's an amazing ambassador for the brand, even though it's very natural. She gets the shoes, she buys the shoes. So for me, I'm very lucky, because there's many women that are amazing, from Gwyneth Paltrow to Jennifer Lawrence, Julianne Moore, like I was saying before, Nicole Kidman. I mean, there's so many beautiful actresses, also models like Gigi Hadid, Kendall Jenner. You have Naomi Campbell, you have Claudia Schiffer, and it girls like Giovanna Battaglia and Olivia Palermo and Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. All these women, they're clients, and they're women that wear the shoes on and off the red carpet, and they're the best ambassadors that I could ask for. I don't think there's one specific one, because I also don't believe in just having one muse. I like to think that Aquazzura collection can fit many different kinds of women. Well, actually, that's my favorite part. It's not only seeing celebrities, because it's very much about seeing real women who buy the shoes and love the shoes. And one of my favorite things is to go into a restaurant or be on the street, or even on social media, when women tag at Aquazzura or tag Aquazzura girls, to see who my client is, to see her around, to see her enjoying her day wearing my shoes. To me, that's the real part, because it's real women who spend their money and buying my things, and those are the women that also very much inspire me, and it makes me the happiest. Well, I travel 8 months a year, so I'm between Florence, which is one of my main base, and then I'm also in New York and in Monaco, and I travel all around the world. And for me, being around the world gives me really a global vision. I think travel really is a big part of it. Travel inspires me. Travel makes me go to places, see women wherever I am. I've been in the region now. I'm going to be 2 weeks in the region, and it's so interesting to see how women wear things, how women wear accessories, the kind of things, the kind of colors. It's very, very inspiring. Obviously, when I travel, I can go see exhibitions, I go see museums, I go to restaurants. I see a little bit of the life of the soul of places, and that really inspires me. Definitely, I think that there's a very sophisticated client who loves fashion in the Middle East and in Dubai, and I think we definitely will have more and more shoes inspired and also exclusive for the region. So in Level Shoes, we are it's one of the stores in the world where we are continually having exclusives. We started Bridal, which was exclusive to Level since the beginning. There's also the Mommy and Me collection that just launched. So you have our iconic shoes that are here, and we have exclusive colorways and exclusive styles in the Mommy and Me collection.